We stream. Save the playlist. Live stream. Done. Click in it. We do need to plug the earphones in. And we can hear ourselves talking anyway before we put the earphones in, so it's working. Right. Where are we? Lobby. Alright, Mr. Kong. How's you, sir? Nice to see you. Right, I forgot. Yes. We'll see if I can get any kind of lobby going. Sardinia, 9 laps. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. 2 and 2. Do we need a qualifying session? I don't really think we do we? No, we don't. We'll just do a race. Soft tires. That looks okay. I think we're ready to go. We'll see if we can get anybody in. If we can't, I have the week Goodwood practice as well saved. We'll hopefully be able to get a couple of races. The show thinking I was cool. When I finally got sober 13 years old, but fuck it, it was something to do. I'm living out in LA. I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller, 'cause I made $1 million and I spent it on girls and shoes. But you don't wanna be high like me, and never really knowing why like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster all alone. You don't wanna ride a bus like this, never knowing who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing. Stuck up on that stage singing, oh, I know sad songs. Living out in LA. I'm a real man. Alright, Tom. Yes, it is indeed, Tom. We're sitting bored. We've been sitting there for about an hour and a half. lying in bed watching YouTube, and Jessie in the background playing her horsey game, and I thought to myself, I'll bounce on, I'll see if I can get anyone in for a couple of wee races. If not, we'll maybe bounce on to Snowrunner or something. It's not looking good so far. Let's have another reboot of that one whilst we finish rolling. And the qualifier off. Else was a bit done. We'll reverse the grid as well. And at group 3, I think that's us. The show reached I was gone. When I finally got sober 15 years older, fuck it, it was something to do. I'm living out in LA, and driver's postcard just to prove I'm a real big baller, 'cause I made $1 million and I spent it on girls and booze. Jimmy is in the house. Hello, Jimmy. Never really knowing why like me. You don't ever want to step off that roller coaster all alone. Or Jimmy, how's you, mate? And Tom is supposed to be working. Supposed to be working. Never really known why like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster all alone. You don't wanna ride a bus like this. Never knowing who to trust like this. What should we try? What should we try? Stuck on this stage singing, no, I know. You're heading out to work at 4. I think I'll bounce in the wee beetle. We'll be lucky if we get any kind of lobby going at this time. Bit too much volume in the ear. Never known the trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing. Stuck up on that stage singing. Oh, I know. Sunshine. Oh. Never known it drums like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing. Bubble lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put the music on, it's soft and slow. I'm a real big full of $1 million and I spend it on girls and booze. But you don't wanna be high like me. Never really made long like me. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing. Stuck up on that stage singing. Whoa, I know. I sang a song. Hello, Matt. Sang a song. Let's throw out the thanks for. No, it's not a thanks for practice, but it wouldn't be one of my streams without me fucking that bit part of it up. Thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes. Just so you know, I'm alive, gentlemen. I am here and breathing. We're not a dead host. Well, let's see if we can get another couple in. What amount of sexiness was there on track that day? Let's get all the info on display for us. Mr. Tank, looking very standard. Mr. Matt, certainly not standard. Looks like some of that, like Chinese cartoons or something. Yeah, I think so. Perhaps Matt only learning this track, or else he's trying to make himself some fans by leaving pieces of his race car all over the fucking show for the fans. What's Jimmy in? Mr. OO Insomnia. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. I'm living that in LA. I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big boy. I see Sam as well. Old Sam is in the top 10 in one of them. Now I went to look at the right before I started my stream. What was it looked at? I looked at the nations and the manufacturer just to confirm to myself that we don't want to do them. But when we looked at the top 10 times to see what car people were going to be in, Sam is up on 8th. Well done, Mr. Sam. Another few in the house. Let's throw out the thanks yet again. Thanks for joining me, everyone. This time with a Make Your Way to Track Please, starting soon. And that would be a wee attention please. Attention please. Can all GR3 competitors, that's all GR3 competitors, make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. And we'll have a 3-letter guy in the room in terms of Matt, but on down there we have another 3-letter guy, Mr. Hater Lad. Emily Frey Racing. Let's have a look at the profile. Only 22% of the campaign achieved. 88 liveries, 56 cars, no interest whatsoever in getting his picture taken or taking any pictures. Out of the 88 liveries, only 3 very special liveries are on display for the rest of the world. The burgle. Let's see if they're worth a burgle. That is a nice wee one. With the Fanatic at the side. Right boys, we'll get one going. Oh, as we get another joiner, we'll give him a wee 20 or 30 seconds to get himself the track. Let's hand out the last call. Last call, not in, can't win. Mr. Mop. Attention please, attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. All GR3 competitors, in particular Mr. Mopolite. That's Mr. Mopolite. Get your arse to track please. Race will be commencing without you. There we go, and he's got himself in. We got enough for a race anyway. What's going on? I must have just went to track there instead of starting this. Jesse, we smoke love. And apologies that it puts me at the front, gentlemen. That's because I didn't go out or didn't go on the track into a time. It is reverse grid, so hopefully from the next one we'll be at the back with the rest of the fast guys. Or hold on, there seems to be some small technical issues at the very start. There's Scottie Senior. Hey shit, is that? Oh my god, that Gran Turismo, what have you done on us? It's also fucking lagged out a few there at the back, I think. Well, one person has lagged out at the back as we get to grips with the technical issues. The Beetle, not a good car for smoking. Surely Jimmy will be making his way up here. If we can just keep ourselves entertained in this wee battle here. Oh, we're slow there, gentlemen. As someone face plants into the wall in the background. Not sure if that would matter or not. The group are making their way. Here, blip. And the same man can't multitask. You wanna be stuck up on that stage singing, stuck up on that stage singing. Oh. Oh, bit of contact in the background and someone spins out. Hello, Seb. Let me see. I think some technical issues, perhaps. We did want to start at the back with James or Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy, sir. See if we can hunt this guy down. technical issues. Done and dusted. Now we kind of feel like we started at the back. The bosses expect a 1-2, Jimmy. Nothing less, sir. In any particular order you fancy. They're not quite sure who the favourite is here. But it's either me or you. Oh! I get a feeling that Jimmy's gonna want a wee end of it. Go ahead, sir. We'll leave that inside wide open for you. And there he shows his nose. We'll let him know by giving a lift that he can hit his own line. Jimmy sticking his nose up the inside, but don't want Jimmy getting too much of a lead or he'll be gone. Oh, that was unfortunate. And he's gone, he's gonna be gone. It's gonna be tough getting him back now. 4 to go. But the boss do want the second place. Nothing less. Stuck up on the station. As the team orders came through from Jamie. A 1-2 is what the brain and the team demands from both of us as he started slowing that pace down. Or getting himself into a wee bit of a battle. Mr. Ooh is the man who's a big smile on his face after all that. Out front, stretching it out, threatening to get away. Go get him, Jamie. Oh, an incident has happened. My goodness, it was. Can you believe that? What was that shit? Was that an old Gran Turismo 4 for the price of 1? I believe it was, ladies and gentlemen, live on stream. The very seldom seen 4 for the price of 1 sale. Jimmy, where are you? Ah, Jimmy, what has happened? It looks like the team may not be thrown as a party after all. Get the head back down. Are you still in the race, or have you totally given that set up? Can you get yourself up into some sort of battle to where you have us out front to try and slow the pace down a bit if we can see ye anywhere in the picture? James is in the house. Hello, James. Right, there's second, third, fourth. Still no sign of you, Jimmy. Fifth, sixth. Could there be technical problems at the front? Can Jimmy in 8? I'm looking to get 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, 5 of them in the picture. 6. Oh, you're a long way back, sir. Even getting into a battle out front may not bring that shit back. I think it's done and dusted. The team are disgusted with you, Jimmy. Luckily, however, the barbecue is still through for Scottie Senior. If he could just manage to bring it home. A bit of pace in the room, for sure. The fact there was a good 4 or 5 drivers there, but half decent pace. It looks like the battle is on. For the battles of Bubbly behind us, there was 2 battles of Bubbly behind us to be handed out. It looks like they're down to the 2. The third guy's dropped back off. Map took you out, yeah. We were nudged in the back as well. I'm not sure who it was, whoever was in the battle at the start. He's mistimed his braking and missed us out off as well. Not sure if it was him though. You know what I'm like? Trying to remember people. Sometimes it's not good to remember or to think, I recognise that name. Because you only recognise people usually when you've had a very good race or a very bad race. But Mr. Map, yes, try to keep it clean, please, sir. If you can. Well, I had to slow down to give the brain the entertainment that it wanted. I'm nervous, Jimmy, what have you done? And of course, the spectators all knew it was coming. It's what they had came here that day to see. And someone went home with multiple pieces of race car. He's a POS. A POS? What does the brain think that stands for? POS. He's a possible other species. He's possibly not human. It's a possible other species. What's POS mean? That's going to annoy me now. Insomnia and map seem a bit aggro. We'll give them an R1 go. We'll throw out a wee warning, lads, if they continue to be idiots and we've got enough in the room, we'll get rid of them, or if they drop down we'll have a bit of a reboot. Let me know what they're like in this race, please. And remember, start with it in your head thinking they're slow and they're possibly 10 years old. Could it be mistakes? If they're here just deliberately driving dirty, we'll get rid of them. Boom, boom. Attention please, attention please. There has been reports of poor driving. I repeat, reports of poor driving. Pull your socks up, gentlemen. Pull the finger out of the arse, or wherever that finger may be. Hello James, nice to see you sir. And Matt, thanks for hopping on, lads. Keep us up to date with if those same guys are here. Did they leave? Who was it? Insomnia and Map. We've still got Mr. Map. Insomnia seems to have left. Right, let's get you into a track vote and take me places. We're not even voting because we love surprises. And as we do that, could we have Mr. Map to the office, please? Attention, please. Attention, please. There's a Frenchman in the room called Mr. Map Light. I repeat, a Frenchman in the room called Mr. Map Light. Could you make your way to the manager's office, please? We want to have a nosy at your profile. Hopefully it'll let us in once the track's picked. We're going to the seaside. Everybody loves a bit of the seaside, they say. Have yourselves a GR vote there whilst I have a nosy. I suspect GR3 may win this one. No, well, people love GR4 in this, but I like the Beetle in it. Mr. Map, to the office, please. 36% of the campaign achieved. Yes, no libraries for us to look at. 18 pictures, but he's taken. Where do you go to see people's pictures and stuff? Only one replay for us to look at. Right. Let's throw out a thanks for joining me, everyone, with a make your way to track, please. Starting soon. How's it going, James? Have you been maintaining your top lobby spot, or are you struggling with it? I'm hoping before this comes to an end, I can sneak into a top lobby, but we need another nice wee daily race for us to come up. Otherwise we're dropping back slowly but surely and making it harder to show our face there. Although I'm looking forward to Goodwood. I think The Sirocco feels nice at Goodwood, and the tire bar isn't going to kill it. So I'm thoroughly. I think even if I got a first place in my very first go, and then yeah, I can't see me not having more than one go at it and using Goodwood as the best chance for me to try and help the ratings. It's GR4. It looks like it's GR4 wins. Sorry, gentlemen. Scottie Senior had a wee bit of brain fade there. He does this shit. If you don't know this by now, you'll soon get to know it. GR4 did indeed win. Sorry about that, lads. The head wasn't quite there. And what is there? What is there? What do we want in GR4? We've got some badass liveries for the Jags. Personalised, sexy ones. There's a badass Mustang. I think I ain't gonna bounce into the Jag. I think that might be my next manufacturer. Depends if the races are Group 3 races. If they're Group 3 races that I like the tracks on, they'll not be. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Are we even on the right tires and stuff? Yep, it looks like it. Jimmy, however, with a poor result in that first one, should be starting closer to the front in this one. I'll have to throw in a wee Goodwood practice at some point as well before I get off with the settings. We are undefeated at Goodwood at the moment. We've done a whole stream, our last whole stream, where we must have done 5 or 6 races. No major competition entered the room, but you still have to go out and drive it and win it. Karen hopped in and supplied the biggest challenge for us, but we're undefeated at Goodwood. Would love to practice with some fast guys for sure. Let them know we're undefeated. No one has beat this guy yet in one of his Goodwood practices. He thinks he's fucking fast. He's starting to get a big head. We need a fast guy in to sort him out. Jamie, are we having you in this race, James? Or Jimmy, sorry. Attention please, attention please. It's a final call. I repeat, this is a final call for Mr. Jimmy Sturt. That's a Mr. Jimmy Sturt. Get your arse to track, please. Get your arse to track, please. Has Jimmy told me he's going to sit one out? Have I missed something in the chat? Oh, Jimmy. Couldn't get the race car out of the truck that day. They were fucking about with the back, trying to find the padlock key. The final meeting that day was that it was sitting on the side of the TV cabinet, and who the fuck was meant to lift it? That started a fight. Jimmy, you're going to miss one, sir. It looks like Jimmy is sitting one out. Let's give him a good replay to watch, or a good spectate even, not a replay, a good live one. Bum bum. Who was hat favourite? James. Boom. Our top lobby star. Has to be hat favourite in this one. Will there be an incident for him perhaps? I doubt it. The brain wants a top fee. The brain wants a bottle of bubbly. I should have drove a couple of laps. Always do that shit. And incidents are indeed going down. Is that a 2 for the price of 1 sale? I believe it is. Ugh. Easy go. Easy goes not. Four seconds to the lead. And there's a couple of them up there. If they get themselves into a wee passing session, there could be a load of us in the battle for the win. James makes his way to the lead. You want to keep James entertained tonight, gentlemen, because he's not making too many mistakes and he's got the pace if you let him away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a four-way battle. It's about to turn into a six-way battle. Who wanted it the most? There was 3 of them making their way into the first corner. Was there any incidents about to go down? No, they've all survived it. A wee rub here and there, but no harm done overall. Easy, son, easy. Good race, lads, good race at the moment. There's almost about to be a 5-way. Mr. Rob is making his way up as well. Did we want to get ourselves involved? I think perhaps we do. Tighten it up even more. My goodness, lovely racing, lads. Fucking brilliant. Oh, offering James to come out and help us there. Would love to sneak one here. Go on, James. Do an Irishman a favour. Good man, good man. Come on. No, we just didn't have the run. We didn't have it. Oh, there's a car there. There's a car on your left-hand side, sir. Oh my goodness, what a race. James, drop me a wheel. Oh. Guy behind me a bit of pace as well. If he gets a run on us, we'll not fight him off. Definitely a bit of pace in the house. Oh, get your nose in. Come on, get a run on me. No, he's just lacking that run again. We're focusing more on the battle to bubbly. We've been made to at the minute. Terrible corner from us again. Right, come on. There's a nice run for you, sir. Get yourself ahead of me and go and get the winner for us. He must just be in a quicker car in a straight line. He's struggling to get a move done. Go on, show me your nose. We're going to let you have it. Show me your nose. Lunge to the inside of me. Go on, we'll leave it. Has he got the speed to go and get the leader? Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Apologies, sir, apologies. Rob must have had a bit of an incident or something. Oh, man, again. A big lift required there. No front end. Turning in. We definitely want a bottle of bubbly. Of one of yous. So one of yous out there are surely gonna drop us a wee wheel or a wee bit of waffle in the air just at the right time. Or we flash the headlights even perhaps on the last lap. Surely we're gonna finish this one with a bottle of bubbly. There was only one lap left to go that day. He wanted to drop that slipstream. He was nervous. Was it his hands that were sweaty and shaking? Surely someone will hand over a wee battle. The guy in second is also dropping back into the battle with us. Oh my goodness, that's a big wide swing. He really wants to battle it. Will he be nice and leave that space? He does indeed. Was there by any chance at all could we flash our headlights now at this here lad in front of us? Was there anything more to be had? Or would it be a struggle just hanging on to this battle? Another flash of the headlights for Mr. RRL, the 3-letter crew. Perhaps a good run, a good bit of drive out of the chicane. Could be flasher lights too on the way into the dead chicane. Perhaps. Who's a wee bit of drive? Can we get some sort of drive and slipstream on the way out for a last corner? Last lap lunge, motocross style. Oh, it has to be done. It has to be done. We're there. Yes, you may go very defensive, sir. Ah, what about the undercut? What about the cutback? We'd stick our nose there. How's your drive? How's your drive, sir? Your drive was not as good as my drive that day. He tried everything he could. The pit says, pit maneuver him, put him in the pits. But he just did not have the shit for Scottie Senior that day. It was a 1-2 for me and James. Well done, James. Holy Nasser. That was a badass race. There was the first load of laps of that one. I'll get that one saved for sure. 4 of us at the start there. And I just sat there watching yous all. That was a fun one. For sure. First things first. Replay. Save that shit. And that was a good race. Is that all? That was a phenomenal race. For the lot of yous. Let's get you into a track vote. Big LOL at the end. I know, Mr. Hatter. I thought to myself, we've got a nose to the inside. It had to be done. And then you were trying to nudge it into the pit lane with just about survived. With just about scraped ahead of you. I would not have felt bad. That still would have been a saver of the replay for me. If you had got me into the pit lane, that still would have been all fair and love and war on the run to the finish line with me in that position. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Mr. Oof. Where's a thank you? Just in case you're not on the stream listening. Hopefully you are. Did the track vote? No. In the track vote. Where are we going? We'll keep our eye open this time. In case anything jumps out. But don't want to go to Magora. What other suggestions is there? Brands Hatch, I mean the Brands Hatch. There's a Tokyo one. Not sure. East Outer, not sure what one that is. Oh, but they're usually nice flowing tracks. Is it the big track or one of the smaller ones? GR vote, lads, get yourselves into GR vote there as well. GR vote. Boom. I shall conceal my vote for the moment. Matt is on the pen, Rob's on the pen, Mr. Hatter also on the pen. It's all square at the moment. So at the minute, my brain will be deciding it. GR4, 1 up for GR4. Matt says GR2, or are you afraid to die? If GR2 was in the mix, I would have a GR2 one there. 3 or 4 says Seb, which doesn't. Well, I can pick for Seb then 3 or 4. So I'm going to even it up and make it all square. so it's all square at the minute. I'm going to make it all square. I'm going to vote GR2 and make it a three-way tie. So it's a three-way tie right now. Need to find myself a coin to flip. Start working this shit out. You believe I'm not a coin near me. There's a bit of paper there. We'll go find, eh? We'll flip that shit. So we'll start off between. We'll give GR2 the bye ball. We'll start off between GR3 and GR4. The red side is GR3, black side GR4. Up it goes and around it goes, and we didn't look, so nobody knows. And it is indeed the red. I think we'll say the red was GR4, so it's now between GR4 and GR2. We'll say GR2 is the red side. That's all we need to know. GR2 is the red side. Come on, the red side. Let's die. Was it a red side that came up that day? It fucking was. If it gets off my hand, I want to make sure you just don't think I'm cheating. If it gets off my hand, it's stuck to my hand. It was the red side. So can you believe that's it? GR2. Let's do this shit. Edit. A wee bit of 2. Two wins. Anyone not listening to this stream probably hasn't a fucking clue. Hi, I worked that out. How does that boy count? You know what I mean? How does he not see those 3s and 4s more than he just sees one guy saying GR2? Or are you afraid to die? He's bet your man Matt has threw out the rod and we've bet on it. Right, let's go out and see what track this even is in the sexiest goddamn library. Well, I love this library. This is one of my favourite ones. And we're on softs. Right, let's go out so we'll know what track it's gonna be. I'll just leave that there. That must have been where on it. I was using this car in the daily race the other week. Is this the daily race I was doing the other week? No, this is a big long one. Feels like a version I should know, but oh. There'll be no braking in that, I don't think. I wouldn't be surprised if that's flat out. And what about you? Are you flat out? We'll try you now. I think you're going to be flat out too. Surely, no. That'll not be flat out, this one. No. Definitely a lift in there. And then pick something. There's usually a wee bridge, isn't there? There's a wee bridge on the green bridge. We'll go. How did that one go? That went pretty damn good. Anyone who's up the pace very fast in these cars, but will have a big advantage. You can make a lot of time. We usually fuck about for a load of laps, braking and corners and all, where it's by the end of the race you're like, fuck me, that's near flat out. Right, I reckon we could be good to go. Attention please. Can all GR2 competitors, that's all GR2 competitors, make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thanks for joining me everyone with a make your way to track please, starting soon. Who is in the house? Is there any superstars have snuck in here under the radar? James, we already knew James was a superstar. Rob is an A+. We didn't even see that one coming, Rob. You were in the last race. Let's have a nosy at Rob. 48% of the campaign achieved. 791 days from Harry told me that. I like looking at that now as well. 791 days logged on. He's an A+. 111 cars, 274 liveries. Rob, you may be the man we've been looking for this evening. 36 liveries uploaded. He deems 36 of them sexy enough to be uploaded. He's a big Red Bull fan. They're all Red Bulls. They're all very similar, but they are nice Red Bull ones. If you like your Red Bull, they are indeed. Nice to meet you, sir. Mr. Hatter, have we had you in the office? Did we see you in the office? 88 liveries, of which just 3 of them. Was there a guy we looked at earlier with 3? Yes, it was. We've had you in the office before. Right, gentlemen, they were all in that day. There was only 8 of them turned up, but the prize money was bigger than ever before. There was pride at stake. No, we don't want to edit it, we want to start it. There we go. Boom, boom. Ryan McVeigh. Hello, sir. Hi, mate. It's RRL Hatter. Hello, Mr. Hatter. That was a nice race earlier there. So it was, especially the start of it, the first load of laps. It was threatening to turn into a 6-way battle for the win. There was 5 of us I think you could have classed as being in me a shout out the halfway point. Unlucky at the finish line, sir. I would have had a big smile on my face if you had been successful and got me into the pit lane and stole a win. It still would have been a badass finish. Hey, it's going to take us a few laps here to get up to speed with these cars. Hopefully will not cause an incident. Am I in the wrong car? I wonder. This is the car that everyone used the other week in the daily race. Oh, lads. And if the drive away from us now, we're definitely in the wrong corner. Oh. Ignore the penalties, boys. Shoot that out at the finish line if you need it. Oh. Oh, channel man. Fuck, that was some mailer in the bricks. We'll be back on our slipstream by the end of this one. Seven seconds off the lead, 7 laps to go. Let's keep an eye on that as well then in this lap. Oh, we don't want to fall back into that. Oh, no, the car does need to brake sometimes. I don't want to fall back into that, he says. And look what he's just did. Easy flat out, but now we need to brake for this one. Surely this should be easy flat out as well. Yep. Right, now, better braking spot. Right, we've lost time in that lap. It was a big mistake and we only lost a wee tenth or two. Don't you worry, we can take our time. I did have to brake there the last time. That was my big mistake. And these two were flat. Easy flat. So damn easy. When you slow down, it's so much fucking harder. Do I smell some alcohol in that bottle of bubbly that's being handed out here this evening, Matt? Easy does it, easy does it. Still lost another couple of tenths, so Mr. Rob with a lot of pace out front. That was it. A decent lap. That felt like our best one there, definitely. Yeah. Easily our best. Why was in third? Why was in third? And scored a touch of throttle. The team was in the fucking brain there. Shouting, aye, what happened? What went wrong there? Is the brain alright? Yes, everything's fine. So what the fuck happened? In the last corner? Lost a second. Brain fade, lads. Sorry. We're fully focused again. These cars are absolutely beautiful to drive every time I drive them. The pace at the front has been a 47.5. It said that purple. Does that mean we're over a purple cyber or just our own lap? Are we on pace with Mr. Rob? 47.4. What do we do? A 47.6. So we're getting there. Again, a lovely track, and this car particularly, loads of grip, flows on this track. Probably one of the nicest cars on this track in terms of just feeding. Like it's going fast, it's nothing that complicated about it. The track flows lovely. The fact that these corners here are flat out, unless you're in a slipstream, makes it a lot easier, because them corners are like real important ones in all cars. Is that going to be our fastest lap? 47.6 is our best at the minute. And our 47.6, slightly quicker again. Well done, Rob. Holy nice, sir. Holy nice. Let's see, should we have a reboot of the room? Our numbers starting to dwindle. Bum bum. Bum ba bum. Yes, I think there's enough of us to go again, but I'm going to have a reboot and a bit more advertising. Reboot room, join again. We'll leave that sitting there, floating about for a second. Bored to sink in, and I think sunk in it should be, hopefully. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Right, load settings. Load. It will be the fun lobby, but I am going to keep qualifying this time, and I'm going to start with the rough settings of the Goodwood race. Where are ye? Goodwood. It was a 15 lapper. It was a rolling start, fastest first, of course. What was the tires? Goodwood, it was tires times 4 and fuel times 2. Times 4 and 2. And we'll do the proper 10 minutes. Move that up to 60 seconds for the slower guys. And it was group 4. It was, however, on hard tires. And then we'll just have to remember after the track foot to put the soft tires back on. How's that before we fuck it up? Yep, create that for me, please. I'm getting no redrive at Goodwood again. I could drive around Goodwood all day. Love it. Like the Trat in these cars. Yes, James. Catch you later, mate. You're saying a kick Orion. Catch you later, mate. The Sorrow. We're on the hards already. Rob is back in the house, so the competition is here. Will Rob be the man to stop our winning streak on these practice runs? Right, let's hand out the thank you. Thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes to race. Let's see if we can get another couple in before we start one. We can... Hello, Mr. Maximum. Nice to meet you, sir. Attention please, attention please. Get all GR4 competitors. That's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. Big wide line in the chicane to get maximum drive out of it. What did you think of that one? That was the Colin McRae inside me. They say we all have a little piece of Colin McRae deep down inside us somewhere, and that was my McRae wanting to play. Right, where are we? Yet again, thanks for joining me everyone with a make your way to track please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, in particular Mr. Sander and a Q8. As a Mr. Sander and a Q8. Make your way to track please. Mr. Q8 is on the pen. Is he writing something like a symphony, or possibly the best goddamn message we've ever seen? I hope it is gonna be a tremendous one, because he's certainly spending a lot of time on his pen at the moment. It could well be more than one chapter. Mr. Miller, make your way to track please. There's a Mr. Miller and a Mr. Q8. Mr. Miller and Mr. Q8, make your way to track. Q8 says he got a new wheel. Not sure how clean he is. Is it okay with everyone that you're using this lobby? Yes, of course, sir. Of course. There is no of course. Aha, there is a no worries. Boom, no worries, sir. Nice to have you. Could you mind getting your ass to track, please? Because you're about to spectate one, sir. You're about to spectate. He's back on the pen instead of getting... Right. We need you to do your best. Get in the track. There it is. He was in. Good luck, gentlemen. We've got there in the end. Just Nico jumps in saying, I am lightning. Is it? Could it be? If so, he'll not be here for too long because he's just missed the start of a race. There's no way Mr. Lightning would hang about a spectator race. Surely not. Right, would love to get back down into 114. We've only got into 114 once, but it is what we're going to need in qualifying, I think. I'd be disappointed if we get into 114 in qualifying and I still don't qualify towards the front. I'd be disappointed. Happy is in the house. Apologies, Happy, you've just missed the start of one, sir. If you don't want to hang about, feel free to hop in again later. Not hitting that one quite as good as it was the other day. Timed it would do. An awful time, it's a 1:16. There surely had to be more magic that day. It's still pole like it, but it's not a quick time at all. Ooh, it's got a big shiver. Again, an awful start to the lap for the chicane runner. Oh, it'll still be our best lap. And there's still time to sprinkle. Just outside our best lap. I'm not getting that first one at all at the moment. Deep down, he dug to the bottom of his pocket. Two goes at it then, we'll get from here. Hello, Mr. Maximum. Again, sir. $15.3. We're within touching distance of improving. So the chicane wasn't that good the last time. Yes, we are. We nailed the chicane. We'll still improve. Slightly. Ever so slightly. Still feel like we need to practice nailing that chicane in 4th gear. I reckon if there's a Sirocco in the top times, whenever this race comes around, you'll see that whoever's in the top 10 in the Sirocco has nailed that corner in 4th gear. Ooh. Good luck, boys. I see you, baby. Flashing your lights. Much better. That was 88, 89 mile an hour carry on the exit yet. Mm, 84, 85 that time. No problem, Stratos. Catch you next time, mate. Thanks for hopping in. Might make us dip into the 116s for the first time. bad was it? No, we're still in the 115s. Oh. Missing that turn at night. Six to go, 6 more steady laps. Oh, stop it. Well, that's still a 15. Give me a 15. Ah, so you did, so you did. No problem, mate. Thanks for hopping in. I'm only still going here because I want an overall at the moment. I haven't made any mistakes. I'd like to see it close and get to dipping into those 18 minutes and something. But as soon as a mistake comes, we'll lose that focus. If a mistake comes, hopefully it won't. If we dip into 116s, that's whenever we start thinking, we're over here. Still all in the 115s. 3 more to go, and we're going to be very close to getting into those 18 minutes and so. Although we've opened our gob. And this is definitely our first 16 of the race. That was awful shit right there. Right. Just trying to nail a couple of laps. Still. Why did I feel like that was so slow? Did we find a new line or something there? Two to go at the end of this one. Come on. .15, with just about scraped into 15 in our last lap. Where are we this time? 0.4. It's going to be tight again this time to see if we can scrape into it. Are we anywhere near an overall time of 18 minutes and something? That was, we could ask for a tiny bit more pace, just for pushing a bit more, but the whole race never dropped out of the 15s once, so, and we did indeed, but dipped into those 18s, so we've fucking been there, done that. I look forward to seeing if there's any other top flick guys doing this. I'll flick through and see what their overall times were. Let's get that in the head. 18:59. We dipped in by half a second. 18:59. There's no hurry. 18:59. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. A wee bit of Monza. No, I'll finish soon, but yeah, I'll finish shortly. Excuse me. Soft tires make a massive amount of difference. This was a car I was in doing that time trial thing the other week on this track. Totally different but mile source. Oh, you calmed it. Right, let's hand out the thanks. Thanks for joining me everyone with a 5 minutes to race and we'll get one going. See if we can get another couple in. If not, we'll run it. Hey, let's see if we can do a steady lap. Attention please, attention please. Come on, GR4 competitors, we're rolling lads, we'll get one started. Put some music on, soft and slow. Only 5 turned up that day. But what a hell of a 5-way battle it could turn out to be. What will the brain want, or will the brain demand pit stops? Fuck knows. Oh dear. We've got ourselves a glitcher. That's lagged out at the start. And I managed to get away. A bit of a challenge for us straight away. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, what was I thinking? Don't get reset. Stephen Scott at YouTube. Right lads, thanks for the race. Thanks for the race. And thank you anyone who's hopped on to help me have a couple of wee runs, a couple of wee practices. There was at least one badass race for sure, and we're still undefeated at Goodwood, and we dipped into the 18s. Look forward now. I hope Key is doing a practice lobby at the Goodwood track to see what the top guys, what a good overall time is, because that was a good overall time for me for sure, dipping into the 18s. Down, 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 down. Yes, so thank you lads, enjoy your evening. If we are back on, we may well be back on with SnowRunner. If not, we'll catch us tomorrow.